I don't understand why people are doing it. They're blaming it on, no, I'm darker in the summer, I'm blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, you're literally using, compared to your face to your body, a whole different shade different.
People's skin tones will change throughout the year depending on the weather and the amount of sun that they're in. But there's obviously a very sincere line. And when the issue of blackfishing comes into play, when people are presenting themselves as more ethnically ambiguous because it's trendy, that's not okay.
Altering your skin color is cultural appropriation. It is. I think it's entirely dependent on what they're doing, like, or how much they're doing it. Blackfishing is the real word is worse than that. The real term. Like what Ariana Grande did. I don't know. Is what Ariana Grande did fucking cultural appropriation? No, I think it's literally if you're doing fucking. It just depends. Like if you're straight up literally portraying yourself as like a black person, then yes. She kind of blackfishes in my opinion. No, I think people are ridiculous. Culture is meant to be shared. Cultural appropriation is dumb in my opinion. No. Ari Defense Squad in. I mean, I joke about Ariana Grande fucking portraying herself as like 5 shades darker than she actually is, but I mean, it's just she's fucking tan, dude. What do you mean? She tans and she puts she's tan and she puts on makeup. Like, are we really at that phase in our culture where it's like looking tan cultural appropriation? Like, it's ridiculous.
They're doing it, blackfishing, and all of that. I don't understand why people are doing it. They're blaming it on, no, I'm darker in the summer, I'm blah, blah, blah. But it's just like, you're literally using, compared to your face to your body, a whole different shade different.
People's skin tones will change throughout the year depending on the weather and.
She's super white though. That's the issue in my opinion, bro. You guys are being ridiculous. Like, I used to get super fucking tan, and now I'm pale as shit. If I actually went outside and saw the sun and got like super tan again, what are you guys gonna be like? Oh my god, I can't believe he's doing cultural appropriation. Like, that's insanity. You sound like a fucking insane person when you say that. Okay, this tanned. I mean, half this shit is like fucking camera filters and all this other shit, like the kind of lens that you're taking photos with. Like, she doesn't look like this in real life, you know what I mean? Like, it's probably fucking photoshopped and you're sending me like a fucking edited picture. Hasan and Ariana stan? No, I just know how fucking lighting works, and also on top of that have seen what happens with like different kind of fucking frames and shit. Still defending her famous friends? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was pale as fuck back in the day, boys, and she didn't like it, and she didn't like it, and she fucking got more tan. I don't understand what this take is. There's no way that she is like there's no way that she is this fucking tan in real life. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. It's still super dark. Like, she's still super tan, but yeah, people do this shit all the time. She said that they used to force her to use lighter foundation to make her seem whiter. Really? I just imagine wanting to be accepted for how you look, then being upset when someone intentionally attempts to look like you with makeup. What? Yeah. I must be defending Ariana Grande, not because I personally think it's kind of crazy when people fucking get like go over the top and like get mad at this shit. But because she's a big streamer. I think the issue isn't why people are getting tan, but that she's purposely portraying herself as more and more ambiguous over time. It's not just about her looks. Her overall persona, in my opinion. Yeah, there you go. That's the original, and that's the fucking yep. And she looks super dark here. Like, she definitely overdid her tanner. You know what I mean? She definitely overdid, but it's still, I think it's fucking literally ridiculous to like point out a obviously photoshopped image as your proof that like Ariana Grande is fucking racist. Ariana Grande said you're virtue signaling. Watch the clip. Good one, Rip and Zach. Okay. You asked me earlier today and I purposely didn't respond to you when you said, do you even know who I am? Do you know I exist or some shit like that? Yes, I do. I read all your fucking comments and I purposely don't respond. But that one was good. Okay, there you go. I think you guys are being really ableist right now by factoring in that Ariana Grande goes outside and gets tan and also goes to tanning places. It's like, it's just as ableist as saying log off, touch grass. But she's profiting off of brown aesthetics when brown folks wouldn't have the same success. Like, what the fuck does that, dude? This is the part where I don't understand. Like, you can maybe say that, you can say that about fucking Kylie Jenner and shit, but like, what the fuck is Ariana Grande profiting off of brown aesthetics, bro? What, like, she does fucking rap music or something? Or does she even do rap music? I don't know. I don't really listen to music. Like, she's a fucking pop star. What the fuck? Leftist activism. Yeah, it's just like so stupid, dude. Like, you can make that argument towards like Kylie Jenner and some of these other people like that straight up, like straight the fuck up. Some people on Instagram literally portray themselves as like black. She's not Hispanic, LMFAO. I mean, who cares? What do you mean? Watch the video for 7 Rings is where she appropriates. Her mom is a CEO for a defense contractor. Okay. Dog, she's from Old Money in Pennsylvania. Her brother has the same white skin tone, and she walks around looking like she's biracial and using AAVE as if she grew up in Brooklyn. I think a better example of blackfishing is Bad Baby or even Kylie Jenner. Also, social media has pressed this narrative that being racially ambiguous is so cool, but Ariana Grande is such a poor example of the blackfishing take. Yeah, I think this is a stretch, boys. Seriously. Also, literally every single fucking person rips black aesthetics. Welcome to fucking capitalism and music. It's incredibly fucking cool, and you should be launching an accusation at the fundamental plank of the music industry, which is built upon exploiting black labor and black art, instead of gatekeeping being fucking tanned. What the fuck? Kamala's dad is a Marxist, so clearly what your parents are doesn't matter much. Yep, exactly. There's not a single person here that doesn't use words at some point that came from black culture. Yes. Like, a lot of people in my community will laugh at, like, you know, dream stands and shit that write these long and complicated fucking convoluted pieces on saying sus is actually AAVE and you're stealing from black folk. Like, everyone makes fun of that shit until they're doing it, until they themselves are the ones who are like, actually, Ariana Grande's tan is a couple shades too dark and therefore she's culturally appropriating. Like, what happened? I thought we were making fun of the people who were literally saying shit like, activism is an ableist word because not all people can be active. Anyway, it's basically like gatekeeping a hair color. What about Obama? I heard his mom is white, but he walks around and what? Okay, just black. People don't know your background, okay? Wanting to look a certain race is not racist. What? I mean, it depends on what you're doing. Like, it's kind of racist. It's kind of weird that you're fetishizing, like, fucking being black to a degree that you're, like, literally trying to be black. No, it's pretty bad, dude. I mean, it's also funny. It's, like, not as harmful as, like, active KKK racism, which is why we can brush it off and laugh at, like, Rachel Dolezal and shit like that. You know what I mean? Can we stop looking at Ariana now, or are you still enjoying the view? I mean, I think she's very pretty. It's not about cultural appropriation. She just looks ridiculous. She's slowly become more and more black. Soon she will be in full blackface. No, she won't. And you know she won't. And that's why you're saying soon she will be that way. And that's precisely why this is a fucking ridiculous argument. Like, get mad at her when she does fucking do blackface, okay? People have been saying soon she will be for years. Yeah, I don't know. Damn, getting mad at your own fantasy world. Yeah, it's kind of weird when people do that. Like, well, I know it's not happening right now, but it could happen in the future, and I'm going to get preemptively angry at it. Okay, well, that's cool.
The sun that they're in.
All right, well, then, you know, wait till that moment happens, and then you can fucking be angry in that moment, okay?
But there's obviously a very sincere line. Mm-hmm. And when the issue of blackfishing comes into play, when people are presenting themselves as more ethnically ambiguous because it's trendy, that's not okay.
When I was in high school, it was like a very white high school essentially, and I remember somebody like wrote a note.
What do you think about Robert Downey Jr. playing a black guy in Tropic Thunder? It was fucking hilarious. And Robert Downey Jr. wasn't playing a black guy. He was playing a white guy playing a black guy, as in he was making fun of Hollywood literally choosing to fucking hire method actors that are Australian instead of like actual people of color the entire fucking joke is literally making fun of Hollywood and making fun of minstrel shows. It is probably the greatest example of when blackface can be funny and educational and appropriate in a satirical capacity, if not the only example. Maybe I guess the other one could be like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Always Sunny in Philly has that episode where they're doing the Lethal Weapon 5, I think, or whatever, where he's like, which one's more racist, blackface or black voice? For a liberal, you sure enjoying people who support blackface like Justin Trudeau? Yes. Jimmy Fallon was pretty funny too, but obviously that's unacceptable. They were literally making fun of blackface being so stupid, how black actors can't get jobs. Yeah, I know. He's still blackface though. Yeah, I know. You know, my friend, if you want to make fun of how ridiculous of a concept racism is, you have to literally fucking portray racism happening, right? Unless you're one of those fucking freaks who's like, every movie only can have good characters. If there is a literal villain in a fucking movie, then that movie is showing a bad example to people, and now people are going to be villains. You actually don't have to be in blackface to make fun of racists. Well, I mean, you're literally making fun of the concept, like the lengths that Hollywood will go to. Wait, are people actually mad at fucking Robert Downey's character and portrayal? Is that what it is? Or are people just like using this as an opportunity to try to stunlock me? So many people are still pissed. Really? No, I don't think people were mad at that. What the fuck? Hold on, let's keep going with this. Robert Downey Jr. apologized for playing that role, apparently. Wait, really? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? That's so stupid. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Yo, dude. Okay, yeah, I'm really upset, dude. Honestly, him apologizing is not enough, okay? It's not. Oh, fuck, I'm showing it, dude. Gen Z is finding out and trying to cancel. He said the movie could never be made in today's climate. Like, why? He talked about it in Jerry. He literally said that the point of the blackface was to make fun of the idea itself. Yeah, it's like, resist shitlibs hate this movie. People were not mad at the time it came out. It's just the Zoomers that are discovering that movie now. But like, why? Why are fucking Zoomers getting mad at that now? You know what I mean? Are they also pissed about Ben Stiller playing Simple Jack? Yeah, that's another thing. Like, why aren't they fucking mad about the ableism of literally a person making fun of playing a disabled person? Which was a huge fucking trope in Hollywood for the longest fucking time. Which they were making fun of. Outrage addicts? I don't get it. Like, I actually don't understand what the fuck, like, it goes through people's minds when they see, like, satire. When they see satire and they're like, well, this fucking upsets me. Especially if it's satire literally directed at the people that are doing things that are offensive and bad. Bro, have you like literally never fucking... Have you never comprehended art? Like, I don't understand. Have you never, like, actually analyzed something? Is everything just direct? I do not understand. That's ableist. Shut the fuck up, dude.